And Joseph was brought down to Egypt. And Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, bought him of the hand of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down thither. And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man. Genesis 39, verses 1 and 2a. Joseph became prosperous because of the presence of God, not because of who Joseph was, not because of his works, not because of his background, not because of his status, not because of his stature, but Joseph became prosperous because the Lord was with him. And where the presence of the Lord is, there is life and there is blessings forevermore. The problem is, a lot of times we go off of what we know, what we've acquired. We go off of how something may seem or the result of a certain production. But the Word of God in Genesis and every principle and concept that God has been trying to teach us throughout the generations is not about all of that. It's about the presence. If you walk in the presence of God, you would walk in the bounty of God. If you walk in the presence of God, you will experience the wealth of God. If you walk in the presence of God, you will experience the divine characteristics of God. And Joseph was blessed. And he was a blessing in the house of his master. It doesn't matter where you are, your category, your standing, your ranking. If the presence of the Lord is with you, you will receive the favor of man. We hear many times that the world will not love us and will be persecuted for God's sake, and that is true. But because you are walking with the presence of God, because the presence of the Lord is walking with you, and because God is favoring you, you will receive favor both from God and from men. And the second verse of Genesis 39, the B clause, it says, and he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian. It doesn't matter where you are positioned. You will bloom where God has planted you because of the favor, because the presence is with you. It doesn't matter if you're in a different region with a different culture and customs. It doesn't matter the differences, the variations, and the degree of differentiation as it pertains to your belief system. If you are a goodly servant and you're reaping the benefits of God, it doesn't matter where they are or who they are or who they worship. They can't help but gravitate towards that which you're pulling. Because the resources of God will be there. And everyone, no matter where you are from, you need resources in life. You need things in life to help to push you and advance you to greater depths. And so, a lot of you may know this, but this is the word of God concerning you. No matter how religious you are, no matter how profound and deep you think you are, check that at the door. God is saying the reason why you are in the mess you are in and some of the predicaments you are in, you've tried it all, but you haven't tried my presence. You haven't tried living in my presence. You haven't tried walking in the atmosphere that I have beckoned you to be in, summoned you to be in. And so you shake your head and nod in affirmation, but your heart is far from this understanding because you're still not perceiving and you're still not receiving. My presence needs to be what you said, the Lord. It only shifts if my presence is with you.